mind showing? So long.
The North must be a territory that attacked.
What the hell happened here?
哦，Hello，你好准时哦！我不知道为什么我现在有一个 bug，就是我看不到人数的增加，我只能看到我刷新当下的人数。
Tucson's best whites would be impossible. I do what they pay me to do. That's it.
What the golly blasting devils are you doing, men? What plague? An unfortunate turn of offense, that's all. Get back to chiseling. If we don't deliver that head on time, the infestor will twist my plums off.
Is that what you'll tell Emil's widow? That a cow crushed him and it was an accident? This, sir, is a grave matter. It requires a specialist, some mage or warlock.
What happened here?
Look! It's that witcher who's come to town. Maybe he can do something. An exorcism or the like. We should ask how much coin he'll want.
Saw your notice. Got a problem with a cow? Fear a plague, is that it?
Yes, indeed, and a horrid one at that. We've irked the gods something true we have. In Zeracania, they've sent a plague of locusts, then of frogs. With us, they skipped right to raining cows down on us.
Enough! Enough! No need to so panic. Come, Master Witcher, I shall divulge to you the matter at hand. Yes, an unfortunate matter indeed, to be crushed by a cow. A true shame, Emil. He was a good worker. I told them at once there had to be a simple explanation. But that lot, no. Right away they started in screaming, plague! Demanding higher wages for hardship, poor working conditions, you see? They'll ruin me, the blotters.
My job is to figure out why a cow fell from the sky. That it?
That too. The thing is, since none bothered to clear the cow corpse, some filths overrun the other pit. We fear to venture there.
Not surprised. Cow, where'd it come from? What kind was it?
Why, the ordinary spotted kind. Nothing unusual. Its corpse rots in the other pit, sends out its stench, and Emil lies right beneath it. Will you tend to the matter, take on the contract?
What exactly is going on here?
Construction of a statue of the prophet Lepiota. We're carving it. Not all at once, that is, but piece by piece. A pious infestus revived the project after years of neglect. He's engaged all nearby quarries in its completion. And we would be on schedule were it not for the incident. Please, Master, will you look into it?
Need to know more about this accident. Anyone actually see what happened?
No, but sounds there were. Osterv had just gone to see how Emil was getting along when suddenly we heard an ear-botching boom. Moments later, something smashed into one of the cranes.
Doubt it was the cow that hit the crane.
Probably
我以前就知道这个游戏，就是一款大作，很有名的大作啊。我不会玩那种小游戏，我都玩那种比较有名的。玩小游戏，除非是我刚好突然听到，不然基本上不会玩。那这个游戏就很有名啊，它是2015年的游戏，就是年度游戏第1名大奖，年度游戏的大奖。
What? You jest! We mine stone here, not gold. Fine. But that is the sum total. No bonuses or gratuities on top. Understood.
Fine, I'll look into it. Might be a botched portal, but I doubt it.
Lepiota reward you with progeny aplenty. I shall keep an eye out for your return.
must be Emil. Workers mentioned him. Poor guy, unlucky as all hell. Right, now where do I start? Crushed by something heavy. Skull base is cracked. Fresh tooth marks. Necrophages. But they got to him after his death. Won't learn anything else from the body. Tissues crushed in places. Must have fallen from quite a height. Gut sliced open. Not much blood, so it happened after death. Heart had already stopped pumping. Tooth marks. Small ones, though. So necrophages left him clearly. Sure sniffed out their feast fast. Deep claw wounds. Spread between talons indicates a draconid. A wyvern, probably. But these wounds weren't the cause of death. Got it. All clear now. Cow died when it fell from a great height. Draconid must have dropped it. A youngster probably trying to get the cow back to its nest, but it proved too heavy. Emil's bad luck to be standing right underneath. And then there's the crane. Blood. Draconid must have hit it pretty hard. Dropped the cow, then probably tried to steady its flight. Got hurt in the process. Good. Should be simple to track down. Traces of Draconid blood. Barely perceptible. I'm on the right track. Started bleeding heavily. Wound was more serious than I thought, looks like. Smells like sour mash. Draconid must have attacked a local distillery. Bastard.
你还在吗？不然我觉得，如果你这样光看太尴尬，不然你有什么想问的，就直接问好了。还是你连想问的问题都没有？因为我觉得你这样看，因为这个游戏你也不是从一开始就跟着看，所以你可能看不太懂这个游戏在干嘛。之前在最一开始的时候，松饼那时候还很正常的时候，他也是很常问一些问题，就各种大大小小的问题一直都在问。他当时跟一个再也没出现过的。就是当时松饼跟另外一个人在聊天，然后我原本以为另外一个那个人会蛮常出现，结果他就只出现那一次而已，他就再也没出现过了。
body with scorch marks? Definitely not a wyvern. Slizzard. Gotta be. They breathe fire. Paw prints. Crawled through here. Clearly too tired to fly.
哦，因为其实它其实有一些是小支线，它小支线也算是一个故事。如果认真看的话，应该也是看得懂故事。它的主线，因为其实我现在这个主线也没解到很后面，我这是 DLC， 它的主线我几乎没有解，所以它的主线也都在很前面。然后支线其实可以当做单纯的一个小故事来看。其实我也在思考，我这一款游戏快玩完了，玩完之后我要干嘛？先持续性的打猫战吗？因为猫战关卡是还蛮多的。猫战我还有真传嘛，真传就可以打超久。真传上面是不是还有关卡？我上次看影片的时候，真传是绿色的图案嘛，它上面好像还有一个新的图案，是新关卡。所以其实还有很多关卡可以打。
Trail ends here. Been up here already. Might want to take a look, just to be sure.
冬饼哦，多久啊？我忘记多久了，他好像就比你早大概1-2个礼拜吧。只是他在你出现的前几天，他也开始就是稍微报道，也就没出现。哎，等一下这边有个山洞，我操！其实都很早啊，我觉得现在每个人都算是很早期啊，毕竟因为我现在还很前面嘛，所以目前的每个人都算是早期的人吧。哦 ，Hello 渊。
Had it right. Slizzard stole the cows. Well, killed them already. Maybe now I can get someone to pay me for it. Good thing I incinerated those eggs back there. Now to collect my reward. 就小支线打怪的那种小支线任务，寻宝任务我还剩最后一个而已，那应该是算是大寻宝任务中我只剩最后一个。然后其他的寻宝任务要稍微看到才有，所以目前我能接的寻宝任务只剩一个而已。Oh my god， 这边有个山洞。Magic, a place of power. 就是我不太喜欢玩这种故事性，就是感觉是设定在很久以前的游戏，因为他们的工具就是骑马那些，我在考虑要不要玩那种比较符合现代或是科技类的，因为做这一款游戏的人也有做那个赛博朋克，不知道你们知不知道，蛮有名的。我在想要不要玩，因为他现在听说已经修正了很多了，不会有 bug。我在想玩这个要不要玩，只是它好贵哦。
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Yeah, you can get back to work.
因为之前它好像是赶着上架，所以它 bug 太多了。它的 bug 会它的 bug 一直在修，然后一直更新，然后刚好配合去年的那个吧，去年的动画，又再让它更有名一点，然后也吸引更多人回去。然后因为它当时做动画的时候刚好 刚好那个 bug 给修正完了，所以它的从原本的好像很多负评变成现在大多好评，不知道有没有到极度好评，就是修回去了。
Here, take this. And I thank you, Master.
你不是爸妈很喜欢玩游戏，你应该有吧？你爸妈应该有那一款游戏吧？你都有3090了，游戏应该不可能很少啊。还是你爸妈都是买 PS 的游戏给你？不要我在玩 Apex， 我在想我要不要播 Apex， 因为我 Apex 就是真的没有很强，一堆大师顶猎都在播啊我最高打到钻石，而且我现在都没在打排位，我全部都在打一般场。我在想要不要玩，我在 Twitch 上面是有玩，因为 Twitch 它不会记录啊 ，YouTube 会有记录，所以我在想要不要玩。
I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them like in Zerikania.
我现在，我现在很规律。我当初还在寒假的时候很规律，我大概就是1点多打 Apex， 然后3点到4点，然后4点再玩猫战，玩到6点，然后晚上再玩巫师。只是我 Apex 没有播在这边而已，不然我都是很这样规律，我都这样规律好几10天了。
Truth be told.
所以你爸也会玩电脑游戏吗？还是电脑游戏几乎都你在玩，然后你爸都玩 PS 游戏？
Come see me later. I shall divulge to you the details.
现在根本就没什么人要玩什么，现在根本没什么人啊。我是有很多可以开房间的游戏，只是现在就真的没什么人啊。人多的话再说吧。我很多小游戏是真的可以多人玩，就是10几20个人玩。就算没有的话，也可以玩那种就是线上的游戏。就是之前我有跟过一个人直播，然后有跟他进到一个房间，只是他是人太多了，他的常住人大概500多人吧，所以我光排到那一场，我排超久。Uno 我没有，但是 Uno 我是蛮想玩的，只是他人数只能4个人而已。之前我跟一个人，就是也跟一个直播，他就是500多人嘛，然后他的那个房间最高好像只能他好像最高我不知道有多少，但是他好像限制20人，所以我刚好挤进那一个名单，我超幸运的，就刚好有个人被踢掉，然后我就刚好加进去。他是玩那个线上版的那个你画我猜，我觉得这就可以多人玩啊。然后我还有一些小游戏，只是那小游戏要钱，所以可能玩的人就少很多。免费的话，我只想得到你画我猜而已。不然线上游戏其实也蛮多的，就是线上的那种点 IO 小游戏。这种是Uno要钱啊。Uno 要钱是最大的问题。4个点。这是支线任务。寻宝、斗魔。好，先解这个好了。有线上版的狼人杀吗？我不知道我知道有个狼人杀游戏，那个狼人杀游戏是免费，只是它需要电脑。我知道有一款狼人杀游戏还不错玩，只是它有时候会卡键而已，所以要稍微设定一下。它设定好之后就没问题。它是6个人吗？还是更多？好像差不多6个人左右，就是两只鬼，然后4个人，然后那个鬼要喝血包，那个蛮多吗？我不确定，反正有人拍过我是看他的影片我才知道，那他算狼人杀，就是要解那个发电机，然后2只鬼，然后他们可以隐藏在人中， 是单纯狼人杀我没有很喜欢玩，因为我连规则是什么都不太知道。我有看过一些玩狼人杀的影片，就觉得还好。静态的狼人杀还好，我觉得要动态的狼人杀比较好玩。静态的话，你就只是猜测跟发言而已，我就觉得这太静态太无聊了。但是我刚刚说的那个电脑的那个狼人杀，它是就是你要配合行动那种，我就觉得感觉还不错。麦块版的我也玩过，只是因为我没有很喜欢玩麦块，所以而且我也不会开伺服器。
You the one posted the notice? Go on then, spit it out. What's it about?
First, my dear Witcher, we must establish ground rules. Given the vast difference in our respective social positions, I'm sorry to say I take on.
重点是我现在人真的很少啊，人多的话再说吧，人就三四个而已。我是真的蛮期待有人多的一天。
Fine, Monsieur de Bourbeau.
The emphasis falls on the last syllable. Bobo.
See now, I'd rather emphasize something else.
这种是为什么呢？
This is about, Monsieur.
听声音能听出是小学生也蛮厉害的，因为手机声音它会有衰减那种，而且输出的声音会很不清楚。
Great. Let me go prepare my something oil then.
I beg your pardon?
Need more information.
只是我也大概能理解为什么他们会这样做。
Any witnesses?
毕竟你看下午的小学生，你就大概知道为什么了。这不是在歧视所有小学生，只是真的大部分人都是这样，真的。我之前玩其他游戏的时候，就是真的很多小学生，我现在也讲，包括国中生，这是真的很多人都会耍白痴，是真的很多人。
Noises you mentioned. Where do they come from?
Well, everywhere. But they're most clearly audible in the wine cellar.
Means the monster must dwell underground. When are the noises loudest?
In the night, just as they were years ago.
啊，你炸弹你说够了，你是只要玩什么狼人杀哦？是我没有很喜欢玩那种静态狼人杀。其他人他们是拿手机吧，他们不是拿电脑。
Disappeared, if you don't mind my asking.
Most recently, some farmhand, I believe.
Despite the vast difference in your.
其实我反而觉得，其实还好，就是应该说，如果是玩游戏需要团队合作的话，小学生跟也就是中小学生都会有个特点，就是他们其实实力算是很强，单体实力很强，但是他们不会配合，所以导致他们很废。如果他们是以单挑来做的话，其实小学生、国中生他们实力是很强。以逻辑上来说的话，就是单体实力很强，但是打到配合的话就会变弱，因为他们不会配合，大部分是这样。
Fine. Seems I must take the loss.
重点是炸弹，人真的很少啊，就是再怎么加的话，顶多我跟炸弹嘛，然后顶多再加渊3个人，松饼、柠檬不知道他在不在，只是人真的很少，我真的希望就是人多一点。
Whatever you do, please do not disturb the wine barrels.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
你知道我希望的点是什么吗？就是因为假如现在人数就只有你们这些嘛，所以假如你们一起玩的话，就不会有人打字了。我是蛮期待看到，就是我们在玩的时候，然后有人在旁边就是跟着我一样，就是抱持着第一人称，然后在那边猜测到底谁是怎样的人。那我觉得还蛮有意思的。 我说不是，就是就是通常那种游戏都会有内建语音嘛。没有，我是想说，假设真的我是目标啦，假设人真的有到，就是同时看，然后又有打字的人，很多人，然后我也不知道多多啊，看的人200-300，感觉真的太扯了。我觉得玩猫战很难到200-300，只是我真的以逻辑上来说，我是就是目标是那种200-300，然后玩游戏大概10几人，然后剩下的人就以我的第一人称视角，然后一起接触那个游戏，然后看就是猜，就是假如说算狼人杀的话，就一起猜谁是狼人之类的。然后这种时候有的时候就是稍微做个轮替，就是玩过一次的人就是换下一批人，然后一起再猜，这种感觉就是比较固定的那几个。因为如果是固定那几个的话，就感觉很像是在跟朋友玩一样，跟朋友玩游戏的感觉。
Shattered dishes got knocked off the shelf somehow. Shaken off, maybe? What the?
我操！咦？为什么有个小缝缝？
Can finally see something. Goes on and on, these tunnels. Come on, come closer. Should be able to break through. Damn it, it's getting away.
有没有是大蜘蛛啊？轮个挡先呢？来吧！ 后腰。
Getting more interesting by the minute. No kicking or dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Kikimore dug this. Tunnels are the work of something much bigger. Something with heavy, wide claws. Kikimore eggs should destroy them before the young hatch. Start prowling the vineyard.
啊？为什么会奇怪？因为一开始就是这样啊，一开始就是完全没人啊，所以应该说反而习惯了吧。就是一开始没人的情况啊，谁一开始是会有人的？
Kikimore eggs. Something's been feeding on them.
人一开始有人的人也是真的蛮不简单的。其实我这边的人也是算是我玩猫战开始才有人。我也之前玩巫师是完全没人，但我感觉地板总会碎掉。 哦呀，我真的觉得这地板会碎掉哎 ！Oh my god！ 先检查一下有没有其他东西，不然我等下下去就可能回不来了。哎呦，哎，这是好像来的地方。哎，对，这是来的地方。哎，好，应该没东西。
Underground stream. Monster I'm looking for lives underground, digs tunnels, feeds on Kikimores, and is big. Very big. Won't learn anything else here. Time to go back to the surface.
回去地表。 哦，这边还有东西。对啊，你们这些元老级别的人，如果真的之后很多人要玩游戏，你们一定有那个先行权。只是人多的时候，可能不知道几年后了吧。 哎，这边
Sacre bleu!
为什么探险一个洞穴探到这边？
I'm paying you to slay a monster, not demolish my property.
Property's falling apart on its own, what with all the tunnels under it. I'd fill those in soon if you don't want your building to collapse.
Tunnels? Fiddle my thumb, how did tunnels appear down there?
Something dug 'em. A large creature. Also killed a few Kikimores down there and destroyed their eggs. Consider it a half favor. Won't cost you much.
Kikimore eggs. Yes, of course, good work. Indeed, a reward is due.
Madame de Bourbeau, I presume? Hear you know something about raising farmhand.
Jean-Luc? Yes. We went to examine this year's seedlings. Something had been nibbling at them. Then we heard these odd noises. Jean-Luc went to reconnoiter and never returned.
Where did you last see Jean-Luc, madame? Exactly.
In the fields, north of here, by the wood.
New seedlings there? I was under the distinct impression we had planted them all on the south slope.
Almost all, my dear. I requested that some be planted to the north, by the grove. Just the remainders.
Madame, could you describe Jean-Luc?
Tall, exceedingly well built, hair black as pitch.
Dear, concentrate. There is not a peasant that is not well built. They work in the fields all day. He means scars, birthmarks, that sort of thing.
Then none, I suppose. But he did wear a pendant around his neck. A silver one.
Silver jewelry on a farmhand?
It was a gift, I believe. Or that is what he claimed.
Should be enough to go on.
Then what are you fritting round here for? Get to work! Perhaps I can turn these tunnels into an extended cellar.
Begone from my sight!
Bread's really stale. Been here a while. Blanket was laid out here. Good vintage. Must have been a special occasion. Someone had a picnic. 2 cents. Or something. Trail ends here. Looks like she went back to the manor. Felled trees, as if something rolled over them. So is Shalmar. Only they dig tunnels and move like that. Large, deep tracks. To that cave. Claw marks. Straight, dull, perfect for digging.
对啊，就只能安静的看一下游戏在干嘛。
Whoa, Shailmar's close. Shailmar droppings. Grubs that feed on them are a delicacy to giant centipedes. Dead end. Except
哦哟，这地方我怎么好像来
something
过？
down there. Dead end.
开学的最后一天，来吧，个巨型蜈蚣。
Shailmar's lair.
Hey.
Gotta be. Drags its victims here. Pretty fresh, some of them. Gonna have to brew some bait. Need the blood of a recent victim and some of the mushrooms that grow here. Fresh corpse. Must be Jean-Luc. Crushed ribs, cracked skull. Shailmar did this. No two ways about it. Highly decayed, partly eaten. Been lying here a while. Silver pendant. A lock of hair inside. Same color as Madame de Bourbeau's. Gotta spill it within the lair, somewhere near an air current, so the scent spreads throughout the cave. Ugh, that stench. Scent won't spread from here. Need to spill the bait nearer the tunnel entrance. Shailmar will be here any minute.
"我操，这是什么鬼生物啊！我操！我靠，我好像知道。如果你们有认真看的话，我不确定当时有没有人欸，好像没人。那这只怪超强，这只怪超级强，强爆！当时打很强了，我操！ 这什么范围计啊！我操！哦，他被砍到流血死掉了。
Go get my reward.
OK， 我可以专心来看你们打什么。就 Apex 吧。Apex， 然后如果你们有仔细看我的全部内容的话，你们应该会看到其他游戏。那个游戏，我是有灵感的时候。有突然想到，哎，那可以干嘛的时候，我才会用。是属于有灵感才玩的游戏，其他时间就是 Apex 吧。后腰怎么滑下来了？哦，原来有别条出口。
Move it.
啊，另一个什么意思？
Harlot's brute. Come evening, I'm off to the hells, quick as a flash. Those girls can't wait to see.
The war.
Monsieur de Bourbeau, can we talk?
You'd best be bearing good news. Get on with it.
This Jean-Luc, he did have a silver pendant. Kept a lock of Madame de Bourbeau's hair in it, matter of fact.
But how could she? To be unfaithful to me? A lord and heir with a plow-spawned peasant? Oh, she shall pay for this.
Don't doubt that. But mind paying me first? For services beyond the scope of the contract?
There. It'll come out of her dowry.
Got rid of the beast that was giving you trouble. It was a Shelmar.
Shelma? Whatever could that be?
Kinda like a cross between a mole and a caterpillar. Just big as a barn.
Huh? Well, Master Witcher, you make a poor first impression, but ultimately proved your worth. There. Your reward. Now, forgive me. I must speak to my wife.
Folks say some large armored.
诶，这个支线任务竟然也是处理怪物，不是在猎魔，不是在猎魔任务那边。哦，这个先好了。诶，这是36、35，两个35的先好了。35。
Greetings, monsieur. You need something?
Mind if I glance at your stock?
哇，他钱很多。是的，没错。我觉得定义就是，只要不是你赚的钱，就是父母买的，包含零用钱那些，都算是父母买的。我自己是这样讲，自己是这样想。有些人觉得零用钱就等于是他买的，看你们怎么认知。
See ya.
They say storks bring babies.
Lovely trifles.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and
Your wound. Feeling better?
it's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the
对，
first
有一阵
encounter.
沉默。
But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus,
没什么话题呢。
granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
因为我下午有一段时间稍微有看到，等一下我想一下，因为很多直播基本上都是别人问他问题，应该是这样。
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta
那唯一能想的东西就是打完这个之后要打什么游戏。
But naturally, I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand? Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest.
哎，对，我不然来问你一下，你有电脑吗？我是问炸弹，因为我知道渊你也有电脑，而且电脑超好。
A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship, and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning.
你现在看是用手机还是电脑？
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivian. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
你知道你的电脑硬体是什么吗？还是你不会看？
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities.
那你大概知道你电脑是什么时候买的吗？
Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start? 其实我刚没注意到这个剧情呢，我刚不是看说要调查他的，就是调查他追的那个女生吗？为什么突然要选择什么练习之类的？
How about some swordplay?
不然来，因为之后假如真的有要玩的话。 因为我目前想到那个免费的游戏，除了你好我猜之外，还有一个线上版的狼人杀。它要的电脑效能其实算是普通。啊，你不会看的话，我可以顺便教你怎么看。首先呢，你到桌面，然后应该会看到一个叫做本机的东西，或是我的电脑，现在应该都叫本机。哎，等下是看这个吗？算了，你把你的滑鼠滑到，你把你的滑鼠滑到那个，然后什么，就是关机键那边，然后按右键，然后点选工作管理员，点好之后，就先缩小，告诉我你点好了。
Could probably use some more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
Witcher act always. You wish to spar? Why not?
I expected you to do well, but not that well.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands
你知道你的电脑是 Windows 10还是 Windows 11还是 Windows 7吗？
Were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Time for some target practice, I think.
Come with me.
Richer and always with
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
但是正常来讲的话，应该就是滑鼠点到就是你的关机打开来，就是应该说 Windows 键，就是电脑的左下方对着那个 Windows 键点下右键，应该冒出一排，然后大概在中间的位置有个叫做工作管理员的东西。
Hit the red targets. Once more.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite the challenge. Along your route stand dummies.
哇操，这感觉很难诶。
The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During
如
the
果
race,
知道
judges throughout the
你
course
的
shall
电
tally
脑
your points.
效能不足的话，你可能就有些游戏没办法玩。毕竟团队游戏也是要有，哇哦，有些游戏也是需要一定的性能的。
Move it.
靠腰。好像那么简单。
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
过后有换新电脑了，什么意思？你知道换新电脑？
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
不同的电脑当然有变化
Let's
啊
go。to the inscription tent. Honor and glory.
看来你是电脑小白呢。电脑小白就是你不太懂电脑。我真的建议你电脑真的不要乱买，你电脑乱买很容易被骗钱。在台湾是这样啊，我不知道你在那边会不会，马来西亚不知道会不会，至少台湾是真的蛮容易被骗的。所以真的不懂电脑真的不要乱买。 哎，这是什么东西？你不懂电脑，所以你只要买电脑。你说你过后有换新电脑，还是你没有要买新电脑？只是如果你之后电脑换的话，东西部你只是问东西部会不会不一样而已吗？Google 有什么？你说电脑知识吗？有啊，但是你 Google 的话，其实会就是资讯太多，也许你无法那个完全了解。至少我可以先看，如果你现在可以开电脑的话，可以先看你的电脑是如何。也许你现在电脑其实蛮好啦，只是你不知道。所以要先开你的工作管理员。啊，什么意思？
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed
真的有换电脑是你要换电脑还是我真的看不懂什么意思？觉得你看得懂吗？
I wager you know of which battle I speak.
懂看戏、玩游戏，跟亲戚说话。
Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. Ravix of Forehorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
就是可能说话的方式不一样，很多词语我们是听不懂的。 词语的问题。
Daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
所以你已经买新电脑了吗？你是已经要买新，已经有买了，只是还没到，还是准备要买？
Last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Assengard, a famed master weaponsmith.
准备要买，所以还没下定嘛？那你现在还有机会啊！
Brought all the way from Nazaire.
对啊，把你的预算打出来，也许有个还不错。哎，对，这有第二个问题，你是要买笔电还是桌垫？笔电的话，笔电跟桌垫其实我大概都知道了。
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
笔电还是要讲笔记本，中国人是讲笔记本。
What would you like to swear it?
桌垫，垫是电脑的垫，桌垫。
I vow on the love of my lady.
那炸弹你是要买
to respect
笔
chivalric virtues.
笔电还是桌机？
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. A sign here, please. Then fill out the.
哎，我都这样讲哎，我都讲桌垫
That is all I need from you.
桌垫桌机我都会讲，看当下想到什么就讲什么。
With appropriate armor for the tourney.
因为笔电啊，然后桌垫啊，这样讲笔电桌垫。因为如果讲桌机的话，你笔电你要讲什么？笔机。对，我就讲桌垫笔电刚好。 哦，那你现在也是用笔电吗？还是你现在是桌垫 ？Oh my god!
Geralt, well, I'll be. Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfarn of Atre.
所以你的画面滑到左下角那个 Windows 符号按右键是真的没有出现工作管理员吗？
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship.
Win 10跟 Win 11都有。
In your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
你滑到右下角按右键会出现什么？是右键哦，不是左键。
Play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
哦，昆特牌可以。我先下去拿个东西，我先暂停，我下去拿个东西。好，你顺便去问一下你的笔电是多久以前买？ 只要知道时间，大概就能推测出是 Windows 几。6年内的笔电应该都是 Windows 10了吧？除非超过6年，不然应该正常都有。哦，我的牌还不错哎。靠腰怎么都抽给我垃圾啊！对面也出太多牌了吧！我操！ 太快了吧！
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
那我顺便问一下，你打算花多少钱买你的笔电？
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold home Akispark of the Mechtian Royal Line.
所以你的爸妈只说要买新的电脑，但是没跟你说他们要花多少钱买电脑吗？他们只说家里要买新电脑，然后没有跟你说要花多少钱，也没有说要买什么。哦，我觉得你可以问一下，因为真的不懂电脑的人很多会被骗。你要看你电脑是用什么功能。如果你的电脑是要玩游戏的话，有玩游戏的电脑，然后要做那种看影片或是那些工作类的 PPT 那种的话，有那些的电脑。等一下，我是要打哪个本？红色的吗？简单跟喝水一样。对，你刚刚有先去问一下，说你的这台笔电是几年前的吗？这是6年内的话，如果6年内，然后是 Win10的话，应该照理说按右键是可以看到工作管理员。
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Oh my god.
Marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
哎呀，我还有一个东西没看到。
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here.
我有个东西没看到啊！我要他关注了。几时会工作是什么意思？是几时去上班吗？我几时出去工作赚钱，还是其他意思？啊，我重点是我现在还在读书啊，我还在读书，要怎么上班？打工哦。
Donimir of Troy! Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Clay.
没有想吧，就是读完书就马上工作吧，这不是正常都会这样，就是读完书就马上去，中间应该不会有耽搁，可能早的那一段时间。然后之后就持续性的一直做吧，应该正常都是这样吧。看我什么时候读完，就什么时候开始。
Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rifia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside, Prince.
我真的，你说小时候想当什么工作吗？
Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greeting.
你是说合理的还是不合理的？合理跟不合理有很多部分。合理或不合理。
And devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's passage they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Geralt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Oh my god！ 靠腰是怎样？我操！靠腰，我要处理一下这个，这到底什么鬼？相连键允许快速启动，这到底什么烦死人的东西 ？OK， 好，解决了。那个相连键是什么烂东西啦，超烦的。但我不能狂按 Shift。屁呀，我们就回到。屁呀！ 还是他要走对边才能挥？为什么会没挥到嘞？我该不要输了吧？后来我真的觉得我会输欸。屁呀，这没砍到！我前面有超多没砍到的，我都觉得应该要砍到啊 ！Oh my god！ 啊，还是跑完了吧？那是正常现象。正常现象，你没事推荐一个完全没屁用的影片，真的蛮正常的。
The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you.
可以啦，有推荐我还是很感动。
Many thanks.
By the way, my mate saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Did you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win, in stellar style, no less.
我觉得蛮正常的啊。你要怎么解释这个频道的好？完全没有特色啊！我真的觉得，我觉得我这完全没特色啊。
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
我在想他会不会把我灌醉，然后把我拖去宰了。
laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be.
几乎每个游戏按 Shift 键都是加速，几乎每款游戏都是。然后有些我不知道我电脑为什么当初会这样子，它连按 Shift 会跳出一个东西，然后我刚把它关了。
Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
我是跟他比骑马。
Wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
哦，骑马打斗。哦，这里面的马有够难骑。靠腰。靠腰为什么那么难骑啊？为什么挥不到它？这里面的马是还是人是傻逼呀、啊？完全挥不到它，然后他的马又很难骑。为什么挥不到啊？哎，他只说打斗，没说哎不能。屁啦！为什么？为什么他砍得到我？然后我砍到，我砍他一下超痛，就死啊！ 我一定要重刷，这个超扯！我一定要干死他！我等一下要重读档，超扯！我刚刚好几下砍都砍不到他哎！读取游戏啊，8.53，哎，应该是这个。我一定要给那个人死。 那超扯！我怎么砍都砍不到他，我刚只砍到一下。这个游戏的马有够难骑，然后那个判定也很怪。
So,
Her beauty.
we've
To Vic. Loves
used
action. Head to the near. Since you ins.
我要给这个人死，我一定要给他死。
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
That's it, Roach.
为什么没砍到？他都慢动作了，为什么没砍到？这还有没有逻辑呀？有没有逻辑？屁呀！他的判定到底是怎样？超扯！哎，砍到了！他砍我很痒啊，我砍他很痛，所以我只要再砍到2下。对呀，这没砍到，太扯了！我贴在他旁边呢。哦，再一下，再一下，他再一下他就掰了。为什么我对砍不到是怎样？然后这个马他骑不了。哇，这个的判定，这个游戏就是马最难骑。OK。
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that.
不是重点是我刚刚跟他完全贴平，然后还砍不了他。
The nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow.
团体近战
Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
维维恩摊牌，摊牌前先存个档。OK， 摊牌是知道它是什么生物吗？因为刚刚他的房间内怪怪的。
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here.
他的房子内有爪痕，一只鸟哦，难道它变成鸟？
Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
火黑豹，哦，那只鸟怎么跑走啊？它跑太快了吧？为什么那么多豹啊 ？Oh my god！ 不理它。哦，它停在这。 山洞。
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave. Hang your head from my saddle.
他怎么没往我吐口痰呢、这个支线也太远了吧，又久又远，还要练习，然后还要打，然后到现在跟着这只鸟。哦，鸟人，没见过的种族。
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Only thing I've figured out so far is you're no danger to anyone. Hope to learn more, though.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods. with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse, it could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
没有话题。
Can't guarantee a thing.
肉圆不知道还在不在。
You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on a new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you though, could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one.
现在已经没有最喜欢的科目了，应该不是指科目，而是指老师。再怎么好的科目，遇到白目的老师还是会上得很痛苦；再怎么痛苦的科目，遇到好的老师还是会觉得很好玩。所以老师才是决定一切的。哎，不然我想到了，我想到一个，你们来说，你们目前遇到最白目的老师是怎样好了？ 我们来分享一下各式各样的老师。
Yes, I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
重点是肉圆还在不在？你还在吗，肉圆？
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Vivian gave me the details of her situation, but she did so in confidence. Promised I wouldn't tell anyone.
But I'm not just anyone. Why, I would do anything for her. I was the one to ask you to help her. You cannot shut me out now.
I'm sorry. Look, in time Vivian will come to understand what she owes you. I'm sure of it. But until then, you gotta understand the whole world doesn't revolve around you.
How dare you lecture me? This is not the aid I sought. And to think I gave up my spot in the tourney to you! I regret it now. Do you even intend to compete to the end? Or now that you've bound Vivian to your terms, you no longer see the need?
你就回呛他说：“是你叫我留下来的啊。”
I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance.
就呛他说：“啊，是你自己叫我留下来的啊，我留到现在，啊，你还在那边叫。”
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218.
没事啊，中顶撞不会有事，好不好？
The Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights. Thus,
虽然我以前好像也不敢直接这样对呛，但是如果我现在想的话，我就在想说，为什么当初没有呛回去？太可惜了。你现在想当初就会觉得，哦，为什么不呛回去？你在当下的时候会真的觉得很怕，但是你之后过了几年之后再回去想说，我应该直接怼回去才对。
Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
都是过了才会想说，应该要当时要这样做。
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the team shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt.
全部阵亡，那么猛。
Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
开始开无双了。 哦，其他人先上，我在这边纳凉就好。哦，休息休息，等他们快阵亡的时候，我再上去帮忙。有个找死的赶来，找死，找死，找死，找死。 咱先解决这只杂鱼好了。等一下，为什么？杂鱼。
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers. It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes? Any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight.
为什么对面全副武装啊？对面满身盔甲啊，我身上怎么看起来那么破烂
？I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
哎呦，不能使用法翼。哦，对面前腰很长嘛，前腰很长，我速攻装，我这些真速攻装，我感觉我只要被他削到一下我就掰了。哦，被他砍一下很痛。对啊，打得赢他。哦，他砍一下好痛 ！Oh my god！ 对啊，我这身速攻装还是 OK 的。
This is champion, a sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure, but seems you're tense, grown ears. Show yourself, Guillaume. Can hear you breathing, and I know damn well it's you.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private audience. Geralt, what is the meaning of this? Is this some scheme you've hatched unbeknownst to me?
No, no scheming involved. Guillaume hired me, but this matter relates to you, not him. Didn't invite him here in any case. Actually surprised he showed up.
My lady, I live to serve you. Whatsoever you require, you need but beckon. I am yours to command.
Are you quite finished? Is that all you wish to say?
I suppose so.
So you shall do what I command, sir. Very well then. Listen carefully. Leave this tent, turn towards the duchy's northern marches, and run. Run until the tawny grounds are no longer within sight. Return only once you've cooled off. Then leave me be forevermore. Understood?
My lady, but your troubles. I only wish the Witchers see.
Out now! You assured me I could trust you!
I kept your secret. Didn't tell him anything he didn't already know.
I understand he hired you, so you had to report to him. But this is not his affair, Geralt. This is my life.
Absolutely sure you did the right thing? Not too hasty rejecting his help? Can't conduct the ritual using your reflection without him. Needed someone who'd willingly assume the curse in your stead.
And you thought I would agree to this? No, Geralt. When we spoke in the meadow, you told me of a ritual which required no lusty knights to aid us. This is the method I wish to pursue.
Need to find an egg, preferably an oriole's. Ritual itself isn't complicated, but like I said before, there'll be a side effect. Still sure you want to go through with it?
Yes. I saw a nest in the clearing where we spoke. But before we go, tell me, what will become of the chick?
We'll have to break the egg. Like you said, not everyone gets a happy ending.
And for a dream to come true,
Oh,
there must
bye.
be sacrifices. Very well.
原来你还在啊！我以为你早走了。
This is the place. Oh no! The panther's got at the nest!
Stand back. I'll take care of this. Eggs fell in a moss patch. They're fine except for one. It's cracked.
Will it do?
Think so.
Now what must I do?
Just to be sure, gonna ask one last time. Positive you want to do this? If we succeed, the changes will be irreversible. You'll probably also only have 7 years left to live, at the most.
7 years free of the fear that someone might spy me at the wrong moment, of the stigma of being a freak, a monster. 7 years of a life both true and unfettered. Yes, Kelt. I'm certain I wish to do it.
All right. You need to concentrate now. Repeat after me. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finarat.
Muna Gandrau. Muna Finarat. Muna Gandrau. Muna Finarat. Muana Gandrau. Muana Finarat.
Damn it.
Geralt, look! Look! Oh, gods! I shall be able to attend balls. I shall travel to Oxenford, to Novigrad even. Thank you, Witcher.
Ought to thank Guillaume. He's the one hired me to help you.
Yes, I'm grateful to him as well, immensely. Will you tell him so for me?
Should tell him yourself, don't you think?
Perhaps I should, but I would prefer not to. Convey my gratitude to him in my stead. Please, be so kind.
Sure, I'll tell him. Farewell, Vivian.
Come on. Best cure for the beast, a witcher.
这个游戏在其他地方评价就是几乎满分啦。这个游戏就是2015年最强游戏就是这一款，但是如果硬要我给评价嘛，我是可以讲出它的缺点，但我觉得它这个游戏，我目前看得到的缺点就是它的操作很怪，就是有些地方会特别怪，其中一个就是。他的战斗是强制你进入战斗，这好像可以调，但是我明明照他的调了，就一样不行。你看到这是攻击状态嘛？攻击状态按空白键会是这样，会是翻滚。所以而且它又有个东西，就是假如你看到前面这个东西嘛，前面这棵树，它上面不是有个小小高度吗？所以如果你在战斗中你被卡到类似这种地方出不去的话，你根本无法跳出去。你只能用滚的，你就只能刚好碰巧看有没有办法出去，不然你看哦，你根本等一下，攻击，你根本用滚的根本滚不走，会一直维持刚刚那种状况，会一直这样子，会一直滚，根本滚不出去，这我觉得是它其中一个问题。这个问题除外之后，应该就是马了吧？他的马有够难骑，他的马就是转弯那些，然后很容易被一些小东西卡到，然后要跳不跳，要冲不冲，这是他第二个问题。 除了这2个问题之外，其他应该都还好。而且这游戏也是因为很久了，所以 bug 都被修掉，所以也都没什么 bug。好像那个斗技场在哪？怎么那么远？至于剧情方面的话嘛，因为我是跳着打，所以我剧情不怎么连贯。不过听说他剧情做得很好，我大概也知道他剧情在讲什么，但是很多详细的那种文字我都没有看。如果真的是个很细心的人的话，他的书啊、文字那些都有看，然后那个任务里面的内容也都有看的话，应该是真的还不错。重点是这个游戏现在很便宜，有电脑的话真的可以玩。所以就看你之后换成笔电之后，换电脑之后，可不可以试试看？重点是我觉得你要先对电脑有点基础概念，跟你的爸妈讨论好，因为真的一开始很容易被骗电脑。就是他其实不是骗你价格，而是骗你东西，就是你跟他说你要什么样的性能，然后他给你完全不一样的东西，然后收钱。所以我真的建议你，对，要买电脑前，你要先跟你的爸妈确认好，说你确定你是真的懂电脑后，不要买贵了。然后我顺便再给你小建议，就是有个大概的价格范围啊。如果是真的，等一下，我刚刚没看到他刚刚干嘛了？他刚刚在那边呛我刚没注意到是什么东西，没注意到文字。就是有啊，所以我才那么担心美。我的第一台电脑就是被骗了。重点是我刚没看到那个雇佣我的为什么要呛我？他一开始还很担心，不是问我说什么那个他还好，那个女生还好吗？然后后面他就一脸不爽的样子，没看到他说什么。对，我顺便给你刚刚我要讲的那个建议，如果你是要玩游戏的话，玩游戏的电脑至少要台币3万以上，我不知道换算成马币是多少，乘5还是乘3啊？我忘了，乘5、乘4、乘3，我忘记哪一个。反正换算的话，反正台币大概就是要3万块左右才能的笔电。才是能够玩游戏的笔电，3万块以内基本上没办法。如果你的笔电真的就只是拿来看影片、玩点线上游戏，的话，因为比较不吃效能，玩线上游戏的话，不要超过2万块的笔电，基本上就可以玩了。所以价格自己看清楚。Oh my god!
So long.
你可以先跟你爸妈确认一下。我觉得这东西要放家里耶。利维亚的护甲，豪森特93、240、97、91。阿渊，你还在吗？还是你走了？我的署名剑这种东西不可以卖掉，我的署名剑。卖掉太不 OK 了。著名剑的话可以留着哦。 著名剑留着，然后我看看其他的这个东西好像还好，其他东西拿去卖掉。偶然设计，看一下染色。哦，紫色，这染色剂好像没什么屁用。哦，月应该真的走了。
Congratulations on your victory in the tourney, Sir Garrett of...
哎，对，我回家一趟，然后把我的东西就挂在墙上好了。顺便现在又有钱了，可以去改装一下我的家里。快要趁现在有什么问题赶紧问，我稍微弄一下我家里之后，我也差不多要下线了。武器架，可以。电，武器架，这也是武器架。盔甲架，著名的盔甲，裤子放一下好了，那就全套放着。哦，没什么东西哦，弓箭，用不了弓箭吗？挂画，这什么？这什么东西？盾牌。哦，一个神奇画家帮我画的画，然后盾牌。诶，这样我的弓箭放不了呢。上面有可以挂弓箭的。对，没错，一个人的房间，但是我的电脑不是在我的房间里面。哎呦，奖杯啊，这是我房间，这是主卧吗？哎，这好像是主卧哎。主卧的话，那就奖杯就放在这边就好了。奖杯，这种是我的弓箭，它不能放弓箭。哦，我是真的比较在意你的电脑方面的问题，毕竟我自从被骗之后，我就研究了电脑，研究的蛮透彻的。真的有问题，或是你对电脑有什么想法，我是完全可以解答的。我最讲究 CP 值这个东西啊。快要我的弓箭真的放不了，那我只能把它放到收藏库了。弓箭，肢解几率。额外黄金，肢解，爱丽丝，弯刀，毒蛇剑 ，Oh my god！ 哦，造成伤害取决于角色等级。哦。哦，你还在，但是你也太晚回了吧？我大概问你，大概是5分钟前的问了。哎， 搜索地窖。我把我这个房子的事情处理完之后，我就要下楼。地窖。哎，这边怎么有个洞？其他地方没东西。这边也没东西。东西吧，好像没东西。哦，炼金术。哦。哦，这是什么神奇的东西？法印强度5%法印。哦，诱发物。拆解。它没有合成吗？诱发物。好像没什么东西。
BB, know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory?
最后的机会哦，我跟这个改装我房子的要钱家伙改装完我的房子之后，改到我没钱，我就下了。我应该改装一个东西，就会改到我没钱了吧？
Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
哦，更好的床。
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
1000.
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once. The bet will be in place by this time tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
武器架。
The weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
500哦。
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once.
哎，我看我的2万应该够用。
Is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
盔甲架。
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes. Just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
客厅
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
1000
yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
哦，好像其实也没有花很多嘛。
There must be other things we can improve.
Provided we preserve the ground's Beauclervois stylings, and on condition that you are not considering something like digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses or bury cursed treasure, I am very much in favor, sir.
哦，护甲修理桌
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
没了。
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
默默的赚了不少钱。还是有东西没有啊？
How might I be of service, sir?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
With the utmost respect, sir, the vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
完美。再进一步， 好，拜拜，我也差不多要关了。
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
哦，要等待它完成，所以等个1天。哎呦，渊，你还在吗？晚上的他没有来报道呢，晚上的那个松饼没有来报道。哦，我还有12000哎，我操，我钱还那么多。我的家全部完成了。
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sapramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've course to open it today.
有了，渊你至少还是保持的良好的始祖地位，没有改变。我觉得现在的排序法可能是你之后再来炸弹，再来松饼。我觉得现在排序可能是这样，因为你出现时间比炸弹还要久，但是你也有持续性的出现，松饼则比较没有那么常出现。如果你中间再断开一下的话，可能炸弹可能会超过你哦。
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines.
拜啦！我在想，我明天要先打完那个杀一强，再接传奇关卡，还是直接先去打那个地底探险？
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
哦，终于解决了这个任务。白葡萄园历史，他妈我的管家最烂了。我的管家自己喝酒喝到挂是哪招？
What's this? You don't say.
哦，这个马厩。
A bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
存档闪人。 拜拜啦。